There were once those two couples. Jennifer Barbara and Mary Ann. They were good time buddies. Then they came up with a plan. Dennis wanted a pizzeria. Mary just wanted a bar. We put our plans together. Here we are.
Hey, I'm Bill, Mary Ann's brother. I was the artist that designed the Flying Pig logo, and I do all the shirts. So I did it on the counter, the first one on the counter of her kitchen table when she said we were thinking about opening a bar, and I said, when pigs fly. Located smack dab in the middle of North Carolina, Asheboro is home to a small, tight-knit community. Once thriving in textile and manufacturing industry, the town suffered from great economic downturn in the 2000s due to increasing competition from overseas. Asheboro found itself as a number 4 on a list of top 10 Americans' fastest dying towns. Many residents believed that the key to recruiting new business was to legalize the sale of alcohol. However, there were just as many residents who felt strongly that the legal sale of alcohol would bring great ruin to the town. Asheboro was the state's largest, driest municipality, and the referendum for alcohol sales had failed every decade since 1965. Many believed that the sale of alcohol would never pass, and we were resigned to the fact that in order to have alcohol beverages with dinner, we would forever need to drive 30 minutes to Greensboro. However, after a very contentious battle between the pro-alcohol citizens for the future of Asheboro and the anti-alcohol citizens for a safe and healthy Asheboro, on July 29, 2008, voters approved the sale of beer, wine, and mixed drinks. And that's how it was born.
My name is Barbara Gallimore, and I'm one of the 4 owners of the Flying Pig Food and Spirits. That vote enabled 4 friends to pursue their shared dream of owning a downtown pub, a place for locals to hang out, a place where you could meet friends, have a beer, talk about the old times, watch a game, bring your kids or your parents, and stay a while. So in the fall of 2008 began 9 months of long days and nights, gutting the space, uncovering treasured old floors and brick walls, changing plans and watching things unfold. The plan was for the owners to keep their full-time jobs and run the pub on the side, a couple of nights a week, the weekend, with no employees. Each owner would have their job, 1 behind the bar, 1 serving tables, and 2 in the kitchen. The bar restaurant was named the Flying Pig Food and Spirits, based on the thought that the sale of alcohol would pass when pigs fly. And on June 19, 2009, the doors opened to a line of people down Sunset Avenue, past the railroad tracks, waiting to enter the first family-owned restaurant in town that served alcohol. The community showed up in droves. The air conditioning couldn't keep up with the crowd, and friends were called in to handle the unexpected outpouring of support. When closing time came, it was clear that the original plan would not work. Within 18 months, 3 of the 4 owners were working there full-time. Another wall was torn down, and adjoining space was added. Today, the Flying Pig, now known as The Pig, employs 33 people and is known as the local hangout spot.
My name's Justin Renshaw. I'm a bartender here, help out with the beer and other liquor recipes. Customers here have become extended family members. Young and old come in to have their picture taken on their birthday in the pig hat. Birthdays are celebrated for 1-year-old and 90-year-old friends. Folks have gathered for class reunions and celebration of life services. The Pig has celebrated the graduation ceremonies of our employees and the births of their babies. Our Halloween costume parties have become legendary, as have our annual fundraisers for Bikers for Boobs, Toys for Tots, canned food drives for Christian United Outreach Center, our Daily Bread, hurricane victims, and AMVETS. In 2017, the Pig was honored by receiving the Chamber of Commerce Award for Small Business of the Year. The walls are covered with local sports memorabilia of years past, and flying pigs from all over have been brought by loyal customers. It has truly become a second home to many locals.
I'm Barry Yao. I'm one of the 4 partner owners. Unfortunately, this last year has brought many changes for the Pig, as it has for small businesses, especially restaurants throughout the country. On March 17th, 2020, due to COVID-19, the governor enacted a stay-at-home order that allowed restaurants to continue only takeout and delivery for a period of time initially stated as a temporary action to flatten the curve, maybe 2 weeks. All our employees were retained even though the revenues were greatly reduced. We were proud that none of our employees chose to go on unemployment. We got through that period supporting each other and working more hours than ever before. When restaurants were allowed to reopen at 50% capacity, not only did we maintain our employees, we added more to comply with the new safety guidelines. We also remodeled, added an outdoor patio to increase our seating capacity. During the past year, all other downtown activities have been canceled due to COVID. These events were ones that downtown businesses counted on to boost revenue throughout the year. Annual events such as the St. Patrick's Day, our monthly antique car cruise-ins, a half a dozen concerts in Bicentennial Park, which is across the street from the Pig, which drew thousands of people. The Fall Festival downtown, which had been ongoing since 1972, was canceled, which brought thousands to our town for that 2-day event. Trick or Treat was gone, Christmas on Sunset was gone, the Christmas parade was all canceled due to the safety concerns, all greatly impacting our business in the downtown area and all the other businesses. We are not alone. We have listened to stories from our community of how this pandemic has affected their lives, the sickness, the death of loved ones experienced as a frontline health worker, or the economic impact on their livelihood. We have watched fellow business owners and additional safety measures throughout the last 9 months at additional costs with substantially less resources to meet the government's mandate and to do our part to protect our citizens. On December 11th of 2020, our Governor Roy Cooper signed an executive order banning on-premise alcohol sales at restaurants after 9 p.m.
I'm Marianne Yao. I'm one of the 4 owners of the Flying Pig Food and Spirits in Asheboro, North Carolina. This latest mandate finds us at a crossroads. The business owners have not been paid since March, and it is becoming clear that without some help, our business is no longer sustainable. Each week it becomes harder to remain open with increasing food costs and more restrictions. The owners have some hard decisions to make. We range in age from 62 to 70 years old. As a last resort, a family member passed along your email address, and we are reaching out to you, Dave, for assistance, although asking for help goes against the very nature of the 4 owners themselves. We are proud of what we have built on our own, and finding ourselves in this position and in this age in life is something we never envisioned. We would appreciate and are asking for participation in your fundraiser for a period of time until we are allowed to open once again at 100% capacity. We are requesting $15,000 a month for operating expenses. Respectfully yours, Marianne Yao, Barry Yao, Barbara Gallimore, and Dennis Gallimore, owners.